Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios with episode 14 of my Diary of an Achievement Horse series. This might actually be the last one. I've kind of retired from going hardcore for Gamerscore. You see I'm at 224,905, so I'm about to hit 225,000. But the top two guys in the world, Stallion, who had been #1 forever, was actually just passed 2 days ago by SMR. They're at like 1,570 something thousand. So I don't think my little tips of what games to play are ultimately the most helpful things. Because I know Maka and a lot of other people make good achievement guides. I'm going to continue to make achievement guides, but what I want to do in this video is count down my awards for the achievement I'm most proud of, which is right here in Overwatch. I was a Reaper main by far on console before I went to PC about a month and a half ago on Overwatch. And it took me forever to get this achievement. Get 3 solo kills with a single clip. You have 8 shots in a single clip. To get 3 solo kills means you had to do 100% of the damage, not just the final blow. So you either had to get really lucky or had to get really skilled kills on like the support and DPS people, because it's almost impossible to get that on 3 tanks. So I was very happy to get that achievement. So in terms of individual achievements, that's probably the one I'm most proud of, simply because it took quite a long time. But some of the other awards I'm going to be giving out here are for the hardest game for achievements, and that is right here, Rock Band 4. I'm a huge rhythm game fan, specifically for Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I play them a lot, guitar and bass. I don't really like the drums. Vocals are fine. I just do easy though, just because I can't sing. But I love playing guitar and bass. I could do almost every song on Expert. Not all of them, because I'm kind of strange. I only use 3 fingers. But there's so many achievements in this game that are rare achievements. I've scrolled through a few of them here. I'm going to get to some crazy ones here. Achieve a skill of 900 or higher on any instrument. It's almost impossible to get that. That achievement was added later with the DLC. And if you didn't like get gold stars on your first like 11 songs after that came out, it's really hard to get that high. I'm at like 797, and I've like tried to exclusively play songs that I know I can gold star every time, and it's not really going up anymore. So it's really hard to get that if you don't like just get the game now and are really good out of the box. Look, there's all these achievements that less than 1% of people get for solos, for gold starring like 30 songs that came with the game, for getting expert on every single song in quick play. You see that one achievement 0.27% of people had to get the same like consecutive bonus in 5 straight songs. And then there are these multiplayer achievements for the DLC, which involve your team outplacing other teams. So you need like a group of people to do well. It's very difficult to get all of the achievements in that game. It's pretty easy to get like a few hundred, but to 100% that game, it's almost impossible. All right, moving on. The stupidest achievements for a game are velour verse stand. It's an indie game that doesn't run very well. And you see the achievement values. A lot of the later levels count for like 15, 30 normal numbers. But then like all of the early levels, which of course you're going to play first, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 point achievements. So it could really mess up your gamer score. I had to just spend a long time trying to get back to an even, either ending in a 0 or 5. And I finally found a co-op partner to help me with Dead Island to get 1 8-point achievement to even it out. So I know how infuriating it is for some people like me to not end with a 5 or a 0. Okay, now another achievement that I'm very proud of, what I would say is my rarest achievement. It isn't. I have achievements that like 0.1% of people have, but complete Desperate Escape on Professional. You see it is quite rare. 0.7% of people have it. RE5, of course, was the 360 game. This is the kind of remaster on Xbox One. Desperate Escape was one of the 2 original DLCs. You You don't have to do it co-op, but your AI partner often isn't the best. And I never got that achievement on 360, even though I put hundreds of hours into that game. I love Resident Evil 5, but I finally was able to get it on Xbox One, so I'm very happy with that. Now, the achievement guide I am most proud of is the next award, and it is for Silent Hill Downpour's Silent Hill Historical Society. This is to earn all mysteries in the game. There are 53 you need for the achievement. There are actually 54, and some people in my comments claim there are 55 in the game, but you only need 53 for the achievement to unlock. Now, my achievement guide for that video, I think, is at like 68,000 views, and you see how few people, way less than 1% of people, have that achievement. So it's crazy to think how much of that percentage comes from people that used my guide too. Like, that's a really cool thought. All right, now moving on to the game I am most proud of getting the 100% gamer score in is Alan Wake. This is my number 2 all-time game. I absolutely love it. Some of the achievements are very hard. For the DLCs, you had to do things like finish a sequence without firing a single shot, beat each of the DLCs without dying, which is quite hard because they have some really RNG or crazy moments, like the windmill, if you know what I'm talking about with that. To get all the collectibles, beat it on hard, of course, find all, I think it's like 106 manuscript pages, the 100 coffee thermoses, etc., etc. There are some timed achievements. Find all of the signs. There are lots of signs that don't count as one of the numbered signs for the achievement. You see there's, interestingly, that one achievement that 9.99% of people have. I think that was pick up radios, so it's just about to not be a rare achievement. I thought that was pretty funny. Fought your way through the town without getting killed. Just a lot of different kinds of achievements. You would not pick up a lot of these just in one playthrough. You kind of have to really go out of your way and know a lot about the game, so you'd have to replay it a lot. And I did, because I love that game so much. Now, I'm trying to find the park, which I thought I had passed, but I didn't. I'm actually going to find it later. But you see a lot of the games I've been playing. Perception recently came out, a horror game. I just got Titanfall 2 on sale, Ori and the Blind Forest on sale, Oxenfree on sale. So I'm starting to play through some games that I always wanted to, but now that I bought them on sale and I don't really have anything else new coming out this summer that I want, I'll be playing through those. Now here finally is the park. This to me is the easiest game to get 1,000 in. Yes, I know there's the game Energy Cycle, which costs $3 and you could follow a guide and be done 100% in less than 20 minutes. But that's not the same as what this is. Here I'm actually trying to find out who played this game more than me, because I found that interesting. But look at the percentages here. There are several big games like Grand Theft Auto or Halo where like 25% of people haven't even finished the first mission. People that have played this game, almost everyone has every single achievement. Every achievement is 77% or higher, except or 71%. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's one that's 62, but 62% or higher other than the one achievement, which is strange, to start the game by turning around and running back into the fog. But to me, that's the easiest game to get a full 1,000 in. You'd get at least all but that one achievement without even looking up a guide. You just get them by playing. And I actually really like the park. It kind of spoils the story itself as you play. You kind of know where it's going with story, but it's still scary. It's still definitely enjoyable. It's worth playing. I think it's only $10 or $15. I would definitely recommend playing that. Now, Outlast. This might actually be some of my rarest achievements. You see 0.17% complete all recordings. One of my other guides that I am very, very proud of, probably my second most proud achievement, 0.12%. Bow Whistler. Finished the DLC, which is called Whistleblower, on insane mode. I made a guide, a full speedrun guide for that. It's about 45 minutes. And I didn't look up anyone else's speedruns. I actually found that route myself. I practiced it and then gave my tip. So I was really happy with how that came out. So that is the second most proud achievement guide I've done. I really hope the Silent Hill 2 or 3 collection come out, or even better, since they announced Xbox One backwards compatibility, that the Silent Hill 2 Restless Dreams becomes available there. That would be awesome, since they have stopped making Silent Hill games, unfortunately. There's Silent Hill Homecoming. Now, we're making our way clearly into the Xbox 360 game range here, and we're going to get to right here, Leisure Suit Larry, box office bust, the achievement I am least proud of. I played Leisure Suit Larry. If you don't know this stupid series, you play as this like playboy. It's about like essentially pornography. I think he's like working in the porn industry or something. Look at these percentages though. The only achievement I have is to finish the first level. It says 1.4% of people have that, but 91% of people have met every character in the game. I don't think that makes sense or is possible. So I think those percentages are really messed up and not accurate. But anyway, we're going to make our way down here through a couple other achievements. The easiest achievement ever, here I'm showing two of my favorite games, Catherine and L.A. Noire, is from the Simpsons game on Xbox 360. It's just called the Simpsons Game. There's an achievement for 5 gamer score to press start. I think it's called like press start to win, and the description for it is easiest achievement ever, like the comic book guy saying worst superhero ever. So yeah, that's my easiest achievement award. Now, the worst game on Xbox 360 for achievements, I talked about and velour Verstand really messing up your gamer score on Xbox One. How you would do that on Xbox 360 is the first game Bungie ever made, Marathon Durando. They're obsessed with the number 7, so there's a few achievements that are worth 7 or 27, crap like that. There's also a 0-point achievement. Who the hell designs a 0-point achievement? Come on, and it's not an easy thing to do. So that's kind of silly. Here I'm showing you, yes, I did play Hannah Montana the game. I have 150 gamer score in it. What else we got here? Ice Age is terrible. I only got 1 achievement and I didn't even want to play it anymore. Risen is one of the worst games ever made. Magna Carta 2 on the flip side is a game no one else I know has heard of. I absolutely love that game. It was a JRPG on Xbox 360. I would definitely recommend that if you still have a 360. I would try and get a hold of that game if it's not too expensive. Alone in the Dark, a lot of people crapped all over. I absolutely loved it. You see I almost have the 1,000 gamer score. See a lot of the other rhythm games here, the Guitar Heroes. I miss when they were good Tony Hawk games. I just saw some of the speed runs on the Games.Quick or Games Done Quick marathon today. Okay, now, to conclude, if you don't know about this achievement, you're probably not a hardcore gamer score person. Quake 4. Look at these achievements. These are just for simple things. Beat levels using only 1 gun, which isn't even that hard, but so few people have them. The insane thing is, this game has by far the hardest achievement ever designed. You have to be #1 on the global multiplayer leaderboard across all playlists. You have to be #1 in the world in total score. What the hell were they thinking? Yeah, that's a very exclusive achievement. And look at these percentages. I don't think 1.99% of all people have all of those things, unless everyone boosted together at the same time. Like, what? How did that many people have that achievement? That's nuts. So to me, that is by far the hardest achievement ever. The easiest achievement, of course, was the Simpsons Game achievement. All right, but I mentioned this might be my last video for this series. Of course, I'm going to still make individual achievement guides. I'm going to be getting Destiny 2, Evil Within 2, the new Assassin's Creed, all of those games. So I'll probably be making individual achievement guides for that. But if you want to join our club on Xbox, feel free to do that. And we could do co-op. I'm showing you some of the other great people in here. Gino, some really good friends. There's Pyre, the founder of Respawn. Some amazing Destiny players. We also have a Destiny 2 clan, which I'm going to lead up, and we get shared rewards if you didn't know about that for Destiny 2. But if you ever want to do co-op with me or anyone else, feel free to join our club. Otherwise, this has been Jeff, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and this series, and I should see you for more videos soon.